And don't miss this main event. It's the Dave and Buster's Match of the Week with the #1 contendership for the United World Tag Team titles on the line.
That match is next.
It's time for the Dave and Buster's Match of the Week. Watch WWE Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Oh my! Join us Sunday, December 20th. It's free. Let's head back to ringside.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for #1 contendership for the United World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Rock God Ricky Gibson and Freak Nasty Eddie Pearl, 4 minutes of heat.
Switching gears to the tag team division and high-stakes matchup for a potential shot at the United Wrestling Network tag team titles on the historic episode 500.
And introducing their opponents, the team of Darwin Finch and Gentleman Jervis, the Friendship Farm.
A little bit of a different roster in the Friendship Farm, much like we saw out of the tag team champions at the time, SoCal Distancing. That didn't quite work out. As we know, the Bodega are now the reigning champions. And this matchup to determine who will face them on episode 500. And it's going to be the purveyor of razzmatazz, Gentleman Jervis, in there with Darwin Finch, a little wrinkle in the roster.
Yeah, you see him rocking that lab coat. Let's see if they have the right chemistry to prevail against 4 minutes of heat here. But that's going to be a tall order because there really are, it's hard-pressed to find a tighter team than 4 minutes of heat.
He's a bit more of a botanist, though, talking about Darwin Finch. I was told that he was brought in to test the soil of the Friendship Farm, and that Sweet Robin Shaw has been demanding for him to be able to somehow in the lab orchestrate cotton candy trees for the Friendship Farm, something that Darwin Finch has been unable to do thus far.
The hydroponics thing, Darwin Finch.
Wait, hey, watch it. This is a family show.
So as you guys mentioned, this is Darwin Finch's first time tag teaming here on the United Wrestling Network with Gentleman Jervis. And a big thing that we always talk about is a team's mojo and ability to work together. We know 4 minutes of heat does a fantastic job of using teamwork to get ahead. Let's see if the Friendship Farm's new buddy.
Ooh, look at this.
Wow, nice
roll
twist.
Up there, yes.
Let's see if the Friendship Farm's able to get their mojo going. They look like they have it in their when they first came out.
4 minutes of heat have a lot of history with the Friendship Farm. These two teams have traded victories here on Championship Wrestling in the past, and of course we've seen a much more focused Gentleman Jervis as of late inside the squared circle. We'll see if it equates the victory. And Gentleman Jervis, it's often lost in the history of this program, but Gentleman Jervis is a former United Tag Team Champion, along with the Hobo.
As you mentioned, Friendship Farm and 4 minutes of heat have had a match together, but it was Sweet Robin Shaw and Gentleman Jervis that had the match, and 4 minutes of heat really put it on Sweet Robin Shaw. Beautiful double spear there by Jervis.
Talk about putting it on. Double spear by the gentleman. How do you do? Finch checks in, and he's got the acumen for an arm drag right there. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's been beautiful thus far, and as I was saying, they really put it on. 4 minutes of heat really put it on Sweet Robin Shaw when they had the match. It really damaged his knee, but Robin Shaw's not in there this time. It's Darwin Finch, and Darwin Finch is a little bit more agile, might not get stuck inside the ring, getting beat on by both members of 4 minutes of heat.
Wow, look at Finch go. Long way to go for a takedown. A combustible element, you might say.
Yeah, he absolutely, I mean, Blake was talking about the agility. Darwin showing it off right now in the early going. And so far, the results are good for the Friendship Farm. Finch making a smart tag to Jervis.
Jervis in there with the Rock God, Ricky Gibson, and maybe we're going to see some double teaming by this incarnation of the Friendship Farm. Serving up chops.
Yeah, Darwin Finch is doing a fantastic job of hurting Pearl. He was putting it on him to the point where Pearl kind of did. That was a beautiful tag team move. We see a Friendship Farm has some mojo.
Well, that double takedown there, double leg sweep by the Friendship Farm, and the Rock God in deep trouble here. Ricky Gibson has got to make a tag, and usually double teaming is the name of the game when it comes to 4 minutes of heat. the antics of the Friendship Farm has taken them out of their game plan thus far, Jim.
Yeah, thus far it has, but I really do believe in 4 minutes of heat in terms of being a tag team specialist there. As Jervis, though, really working over the arm. Yeah, he is that focus that you talked about, TK. Jervis coming through in spades right now.
Now, normally we would see that rockabye slam where he tries to put his opponent down for a nap. Took him right down into the suplex there, wasting no time. The splash now by Finch. So a little bit of a more of a fast pace here to the Friendship Farm right now, Blake.
Yeah, not only that, but aggression. Like you said, usually Jervis would try and rock the guy to sleep there, but he didn't. He just slammed him down.
Eddie Pearl now, freak nasty, checks in with a nasty shot right to the lower lumbar region.
And just like that, 4 minutes of heat gets a couple steps ahead, and they just start putting it on whoever they got trapped inside the ring.
This could be the turning point. We'll see if 4 minutes of heat can keep the full court press when we return right after this.
Pro Shingle has a deal for you. For the next 14 days, Pro Shingle will pay your insurance deductible up to $1,000 on a complete roof replacement. It's the simple choice. Go to ProShingle.com or call 901-258-6503.
Recently named the best food truck in Memphis by the Memphis Flyer, New Wing Order is your main event for award-winning wings featuring more than 20 flavors ranging from mild to scorching hot.
Oh yeah, New Wing Order has options for all tastes, and if you're looking to bring that award-winning flavor to your pantry, you can now purchase bottles of their championship Memphis buffalo sauce by visiting newwingorder.com.
Book them for their services or catering at newwingorder.com, and you can find the food truck on social media at New Wing Order.
That's what we do.
What is it? Bangin'.
This is what I call a bangin' burger.
The chilies with the onions and the queso.
Boom. Queso knows where it's supposed to be, where it belongs. Queso burger.
Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Oh my! Join us Sunday, December 20th. It's free. Plus, you'll get a free game card. Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase.
Welcome back, everyone. High-stakes tag team matchup for a shot at the tag team championships at the 500th episode spectacular. But Ricky Gibson really making Darwin Finch pay the price, and tag made now to Eddie Pearl.
So this is what 4 minutes of heat really likes to do there. Oh, pin. But this is what they really like to do to their opponents. They get one of them hurt, and then they keep them over on their side of the ring and just beat the guy down.
I mean, they really do have that tag team synergy down pat. They are brothers of the road. And, you know, in a year that's had so much adversity, you really got to believe that they've come even closer together going up and down the roads together. Might pay dividends here in this match. It is right now.
Certainly looks that way. You see the body positioning. Eddie Pearl staying between Finch and the friendly corner. And not where you want to be here.
As you mentioned, where Eddie Pearl is staying between Jervis and Darwin. And what that does is it prevents Darwin from getting back to the corner and tagging out and getting out of the ring.
Seeing a real mean streak from Pearl.
I mean, this is what these boys are known for. They put you in their corner and they beat you down.
Oh, taking the shortcut there. Allison Lee, the referee, was wise to it. But right now, the shin draped across the throat of Darwin Finch. Finch known more for his brains than his brawn, but he's got both being tested right now in this matchup. 4 minutes of heat, getting very physical.
Yeah, they say nerds aren't that tough, but Darwin Finch is in there showing some extreme testicular fortitude.
Big shot there, though. It's the one you don't see coming. Didn't know the blind tag had been made, and a close call 2 count. Finch has got to find a way to make a tag here, James. He is getting eaten up. It is survival of the fittest for Finch.
It is desperation time for Finch right now, as Eddie Pearl has that vice on his chin there, Blake.
So he does have the choke on here pretty well, but the thing he's not doing is controlling Darwin's body. So Darwin can start trying to shift his hips out to the side. Oh, he's going to sleep. He might be out right now.
The arm dropped once there. The official right in there checking. He's got to intelligently defend himself. You can see Gentleman Jervis beside himself over there on the corner. Knows that he might see their tag team title opportunity slipping away.
This has got to be a tough moment for Jervis. He has watched several of his best friends just get beat down by 4 minutes of heat. It's got to be another tough matchup for him.
Finch now trying to fight from underneath. Desperation jawbreaker. Came up with something pretty smart there, but gets turned inside out courtesy of the clothesline.
I respect the attempted offense there by Darwin Finch, but I would have liked to have seen him just dive to the corner, do something drastic to try and get out, because now he's in another bad spot with Rock on him.
Eddie's foot under the rope there as well. Maybe, can always get a little leverage. Will take any trick he can. Now rear chin lock. And anybody that's smart like Finch is knows that 2 is greater than 1. And that it's been 2-on-1 for many a minute here in this matchup, as Gentleman Jervis has been made a complete non-factor.
This is high-stakes tag team action, too. I mean, to become #1 contender for those tag team championships. 4 minutes of heat, like you said, using every trick they can to come out the victors in this. Now with the referee distracted, you see Freak Nasty just taking it to Darwin Finch.
I think you're choking him with the tag rope there as well. And again, yes, you're right. The referee's back was turned. But that's part of tag team wrestling, is being able to know when you can take advantage. Look out here. They have the makings of a little jam session. There it is, one of their signature double teams. Finch gets broken in half.
They've been doing, pin attempt. They've been doing some serious damage to Finch's back. Several submissions and now big slams as well as tag team moves. You gotta wonder what kind of shape Darwin Finch's back is in right now.
Finch is getting his wings clipped. They could use a Galapagos tortoise in the form, maybe a sweet Robin Shaw right now, but it's not the case.
Yeah, they don't have Robin Shaw to go to here. And you just, go back a moment now. You see another pin attempt here. Just the pain on Finch's face. Now at desperation, grabbing at Freak Nasty. He needs to make a tag. 4 minutes of heat are having none of that.
Darwin did a good job of looking for some type of offense there. He needed to do something. A strong offense is one of your best defense. Another pin attempt.
The only chemistry that Darwin's going to know about right now is lactic acid that's going to be filling up his muscles, because he's been in there a long time. Just a scream of pain with that shot. Now getting just blatantly choked. 4 minutes heat, better be careful. Flirting with disaster here, because you don't want to get disqualified and kiss your opportunity at the titles goodbye.
Yeah, Friendship Farm, they'll take a DQ in this situation to move on. You can't win the championship that way, but you can become #1 contender that way.
You can see Eddie Pearl taunting Jervis on the side. Jervis has gotten almost a little bit emotional several times in this matchup. We've seen him even jump in there.
But I think that they've really isolated Finch as the weak link, perhaps, of this team. All the way up top now. Goes Freak. Now medium wrist to low wrist, but look at that. Oh, little stooge tactics, guys.
Finch bailing himself out there. 4 minutes of heat got too cute, and it cost him. You're going to get hurt. Finch has got to make a tag, though.
I was thinking the same thing. Finch needs to get himself out of the ring. That was a mistake of him to try and do too much offense there.
Oh, no. Now right back to the eyes. This band might be breaking up.
Finch has found the formula.
Tag is made. In comes Gentleman Jervis, who is extremely fresh and extremely fired up. Letting it all hang out here.
His offense extremely effective.
No, the official didn't see the tag.
He was looking for that bunny hop drop, and now look at that. Oh, that is one sad bunny right back to the hutch.
How demoralizing for Finch. You worked so hard to make the tag. The referee doesn't see it, and now right back into another submission. How much can he sustain? He has taken so much brutal punishment in this matchup.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate circumstance, because this is a fantastic referee who has done a great job of officiating, so it's tough to see her miss that call.
Well, I mean, in essence, it was the right call. If you didn't see it, you can't call it. 4 minutes heat. Remain in control. We'll be back after this.
The Championship Wrestling Podcast is all new every Monday at high noon. Hosted by Dustin Starr. We'll recap all the action, look ahead at what's next, answer your questions, plus insights on the latest news. It's the Championship Wrestling Podcast on ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com and your favorite podcast providers. Our next free watch party at Dave & Buster's is WWE Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Oh my! Join us Sunday, December 20th. It's free. Plus, you'll get a free game card. Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase. Championship Wrestling joins forces with Grind City Designs to bring you the all-new Championship Wrestling shop. All styles, all sizes, featuring the legends of classic Memphis wrestling. Pickup or delivery.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling, and the scientist Darwin Finch is being absolutely dissected by 4 minutes of heat.
Yeah, I thought that Finch had found the formula to get out of this match and get Jervis in. Referee did not see the tag. Again, can't call what you don't see, and Finch is, just being picked apart.
Meeting of the minds, playing the percussion, little drum solo. Look out here, Finch with this sling blade, and then gets the BOGO, 2 for the price of 1 there.
Yeah. Finch has got to get over to the corner right now. He has a little bit of time. He's got a window, and if he can get the tag while both 4 minutes of heat members are down, this could really change the momentum.
And last time, Gentleman Jervis tagged in, even though that tag was nullified. Eventually, we saw how fresh and how effective he was, and now time for the encore. But it's not for 4 minutes of heat. It's for the gentleman who's going to work. Little ballroom dancing right into that leg sweep. Nicely done.
That Gentleman Jervis will not be denied right now. It's 2-on-1 with the 1 prevailing cover.
Jervis cannot keep his back on Freak Nasty, because if he has his back turned to Freak Nasty, when he gets up, he's going to start getting beat down just like Darwin was.
There we go. There it is. Bunny hop stomp. Is that going to punch their ticket? Now the shoulders are down. More good officiating, but that split second might have been the difference. If he had secured the cover initially, might have gotten the 1, 2, 3.
A little bit of the crack in the door for 4 minutes of heat to stay in this matchup, but credit Jervis. I mean, what incredible offense for him. He's the fresh man, tags back in now to Darwin Finch, though. Maybe he'd call him to question that. He hasn't had that much time to rest.
As long as it's a short double team. But having the back of his partner right there did Eddie Pearl. Look out now, tilt-a-whirl, power ballad on delivery. 4 minutes of heat, get it done.
Here are your winners, 4 minutes of heat.
This instant replay is brought to you by Dave & Buster's. Don't forget, watch WWE Tables, Ladders, and Chairs with us tomorrow night. It's free. That's Dave & Buster's Wolf Chase.
Wow, what a tag team struggle. Let's take a look back at the action. Get your official United Wrestling Network merchandise at UnitedWrestlingShop.com. In the end, it came down to he who double teams best, double teams last, the power ballad, and they're on their way, not home sweet home, but to episode 500, and for a shot at the United Tag Team titles. More great action coming your way on Championship Wrestling.